A long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. It is an era of legend, an ancient time lost in the annals of history. It is a time before a great republic was founded to unite the galaxy. A time before the first Jedi emerged to serve as the guardians of peace and justice. A time before the philosophies of the Jedi and Sith were codified. This is a tale of a great and mythic society, established and nurtured by powers unthinkably ancient and mysterious, on a collision course with an empire founded on darkness and death. In this era, alien civilizations with unimaginable powers rule their own dominions. Scientists, philosophers, and warriors strive to maintain peace, as they attempt to connect with the mystifying power known as the Force. But outsiders are approaching, ones who could forever change the balance of power and throw open the doors to the galaxy. This is the beginning of the story of the true roots of the Jedi Order, before lightsabers, before hyperspace technology, before galactic conflict. This is the dawn of the Jedi. Our story begins a long, long time ago, on planets far, far away. 10,000 years before our time. For a millennium, high in the snowy Andobi mountains of Ando Prime, the Dai Bendu attended a massive edifice they called the Tho-Yor. The monks knew the Tho-Yor was not of their world. Within its sealed structure, they sensed great mysteries waiting to be revealed. And so the Dai Bendu waited. They contemplated and meditated and listened with their minds and hearts, as well as their senses. One day, the Tho-Yor spoke to them. "Grappa, do you hear?" "Aye, the Tho-Yor calls us." They heard the call in their hearts, in their minds, not with words, yet as a voice. Heard in stillness when all was in balance. An invitation. There were no questions among the Dai Bendu. This was their moment. This was the moment for which all their training had prepared them. This was the fulfillment of prophecy. The Dai Bendu entered the Tho-Yor, following that prophecy. And found revelation. 7 other Tho-Yor repeated the pattern throughout the galaxy. On Kashyyyk, Wookiee warriors defending the mystic pyramid heard the call and found peace. On Dathomir, shamans and seers encountered the Tho-Yor in dreams and visions. The Tho-Yor sang to them. They followed the song and found harmony. On Ryloth, Twi'lek philosophers debating the source of the mystical energy they felt surrounding them heard the call of the Tho-Yor and left the safety of their caves to venture into the desert. By instinct, they knew the answers they sought lay beyond their world. They entered the Tho-Yor and found enlightenment. On Manon, Selkath scholars and scientists paused in their studies as the doors of the great Tho-Yor opened. They entered and found wisdom. The 8 Tho-Yor visited many worlds, gathering other sentients who heard the call, then sped toward the center of the galaxy. Within the deep core, where dark matter causes stars to collide and space can warp in the blink of an eye, the Tho-Yor navigated the twisted paths between black holes and stars, arriving at their final destination. The planet Tython, where the ships gathered around the 9th and largest of the Tho-Yor. The planet heralded their arrival with great storms. On this world, the travelers felt the energy that surrounded them. The same mystical primal energy, the same force that had first called them to the Tho-Yor. On that day, the travelers became as one in the Force. the Thoyor left the central pyramid to take the travelers to their new homes on this strange world. One in the Force, these travelers from diverse and distant worlds also became one people. They became Tythons. The purpose of this gathering soon became clear to the Tythons. They were to study the Force and to master the abilities it gave them. But truly knowing the Force would take more than sitting in deep and silent thought. Their lives became a moving meditation on the Force, a manifestation of the Force from within. Observing the world around them, they saw two moons in the one sky, light Ashla and dark Bogan, and they understood the dual aspects to the Force, light and dark. The light defined the dark, as the dark did the light. When balance was not maintained, Tython reacted to the imbalance with severe storms and quakes. And so the travelers defined themselves, ever seeking a balance. They became the Jedi, a Dai Bendu term meaning mystic center. Only through the harmony of balance could the Jedi maintain a peaceful world. As the millennium unfolded, the Jedi built a great civilization, establishing temples, cities, seats of learning and healing, each centered around a Thoyor. But not all those born to Jedi could become Jedi. Those born without the ability to touch the Force were at the mercy of the planet. Even the Jedi could not always protect them. It became clear after the lost city of Aram was destroyed that Tython was too dangerous for those who could not use the Force. So, in the second millennium, a second migration took place. The Tythons who were not Jedi left Tython, going first to the moons, Ashla and Bogan, and from there outward to populate the other worlds in the system. It was a time of great sorrow and of terrible necessity. Families were sundered, and in many cases, the wounds never healed. Those born with an affinity to the Force were always brought back to Tython. From youngling to apprentice, from journeyer to ranger, and finally to master, a Jedi grew. Passing from one temple to another, seeking knowledge, seeking balance in the Force, their creed a message of peace. There is no ignorance, there is knowledge. There is no fear, there is power. I am the heart of the Force. I am the revealing fire of light. I am the mystery of darkness in balance with chaos and harmony. Immortal in the Force. From Tython, the children of the Jedi spread out across the Tython system. Traveling toward the sun, they settled on Sunspot and Maltera, Nox and arid Krev Kuer. Beyond Tython, they settled first on Kalamar, jewel of the Tython system. Then Shikakwa, the outlaw world. Then on the forest planet Skywalkers, and on the moons of the giants, Obri and Mar, and even the outermost planet, Cold Fury's Gate. The Jedi intervened on the settled worlds as requested, or as the Force directed, but over the centuries they became mysterious, even feared figures of legend, and sometimes figures of resentment. The children of the Jedi became estranged from their parents. One such was the despot queen of Shikakwa, Queen Hadia, who first united the crime barons of her planet, then pressed the settled worlds to her service. In her pride, she would not be subject to the Jedi or the will of the Force. Her will alone would be supreme. So was born the Despot War. The children of the Jedi returned to Tython to wage war. The Despot army was great in number, but the Jedi had the Force as their ally. The Despot army was defeated at Kalith, the Temple of Knowledge. Queen Hadia was slain, but every victory comes at a cost. Many Jedi warriors fell in that battle. Many more of the Despot's army died. Some of the wounds between the Jedi and their children have yet to heal. That was 12 years ago, before you were born.
I hate Queen Hadia. Shh, Rezi, hating is wrong. Yes, Master Kitu?
Not necessarily, Haroon. Hate is understandable, as is anger. Anger has its uses. It can cleanse like fire, but one must never only feel hate or only feel anger. That brings one out of balance. Queen Hadia wasn't all evil. Many were genuinely devoted to her. To understand Hadia, I must find where she lives in my heart, how I am like her.
Nuh-uh, she's never gonna be a part of me.
In the light, there is a darkness, and in the darkness, a light. It is the way with us all. Be a prisoner of neither Bogan nor Ashla. Strive to live in balance, as Tython itself teaches us. It is dangerous to do otherwise, and the danger is there, always. Tatooine, a lush world where twin suns warm fair skies. A thriving world where the Kamumga live peacefully in gleaming cities alongside its blue seas. But that was before the ships of the Infinite Empire darkened the skies, before the Rakata came.
Primitive, these. Worth the journey, Zesh? Worth it to me?
Yes, Praedor Tulkar.
I sense little worth reaping in them, but I wouldn't. This is why I have you. Yes, Zesh?
Yes, Praedor Tulkar.
Which one?
This one.
Lonai! The monster! That was my son! You didn't need to kill him!
We didn't need him at all. We are the victors. We do as we like with you.
You have won this day, but the Kamumga will fight! We will fight until you are driven from Tatooine!
Unlikely, that. You have done well, Zesh, finding this planet, calling the sensitives. Yes, I think you are the best of the Force Hounds, and you are mine.
Zesh's abilities are superior, Praedor Tulkar. It is a wonder Praedor Skolnos has not yet commandeered him.
To take Zesh, Praedor Skolnos would have to meet me in battle, Oramun, and Praedor Skolnos knows that.
Praedor Skolnos has sent a message ordering you back to Biss. I am to stay to oversee the culling.
I only conveyed order.
You think me stupid, Oramun. You think I do not know you are Skolnos's spy. You think I could not sense your lust for my command, or feel your pleasure in relaying the order. Stupid, that. Now you know why Skolnos will not face me.
Praedor Tulkar, will you obey the command?
Of course. As I am your Praedor, Skolnos is mine. Commands must be obeyed. Have the body properly prepared. All this activity has given me an appetite.
Deep Core, the planet Biss. On this dark world, the Infinite Empire has established a center of power. From this temple fortress, the Rakata explore the mysteries of the forbidding Deep Core and plumb its riches. The command center, the beating heart of the Rakatan stronghold.
Skalnas. Praetor Skalnas Talkar. Praetor, why did you summon me? I took Tatooine. It was my conquest. Now another is sent to reap the slaves.
Praetor Talkar, I do not require you at all. It's your hound, Zesh, that I require, and he only attends at your heel. My hound, Trill, claims she has sensed a force-rich world within the deep core, but she cannot precisely locate it. It is there, my Praetor. The deep core is a maze full of anomalies that skew the senses. The task of finding one world within it is impossible. Is that true, Hound Zesh? Is it impossible? For Trill, yes.
Liar! Braggart and liar! I'll take your skull! Ugh! Enough! Ending the fight so soon, Praetor. Premature, this. I am thinking we were about to learn who the dominant Force Hound would be. Neither hound issued a formal challenge. If there is to be a death match between them, protocol will be followed, and all of the Infinite Empire will watch. I look forward to it. You, Hound, you did not answer my question. Can this world be found? Be certain you remember the protocols, Praetor Skalnas. If Zesh sensed the world, I claim right of conquest. Protocol will be observed, Talkar. The right will be yours. Well, Hound, can you find this world?
Yes, I can find this world. I will take you to it, and you will feast upon its bones. Fury's Gate, the outermost planet in the Tython system. Over the millennia, Fury Station has been the launch point for Tython sleeper ships venturing out into the deep core. Run under strict treaty by the settled worlds, the station also monitors the void for returning ships. No ship has ever been detected entering the system. Until today. Sensors indicate something inbound, Captain Gost. Maybe one of the sleeper ships has finally found their way home?
A sleeper would answer our hails.
Sensor readouts don't match any of our ships, but if it's not ours, then who—
Where is it? Where'd it go?
I don't know, sir. It just vanished.
Inform the other planets in the system. They need to be on alert.
Including Tython? I will inform Tython.
Scrag, I forgot the Jedi was here.
Ship, relay the following message to Master Kitu on Tython. From Jedi Ranger Hawk Rio. Fury Station detected a large incoming object, something from beyond our system, which then disappeared from their sensors. But not from the Force. I sense something still there. Calculated trajectory leads me to believe it is headed toward Tython. I will pursue in my Terran fighter. I believe the Master's Council should be informed and put on alert. And Master Kitu, be warned. What I sensed was something out of balance. Something dark. Analesh Temple straddles the deep and unfathomable chasm. No one has ever reached the bottom. Something deep within the chasm interferes with Jedi senses. The few who attempted to penetrate its depths died or went mad. Within Analesh, the Jedi practice alchemy, melding the Force and science, enhancing armor and weapons, and genetically manipulating wild creatures to serve the Force.
Stop it, Butch. Bad girl.
Hold tight, Shikakwa. All our efforts creating this beast will be for nothing.
I don't understand this, Master Quan Jang. She wasn't like this down in the lab.
Tython is out of balance and our Rancor dragon senses it. A force storm brews. A big one. It stirs up energies in the chasm below.
I'll get her. Get back here, Butch. I told Master I sensed you already. Quit making me look stupid.
Shay, use the Force. Control her. Do not let her take you deeper into the chasm.
Yeah, I know. Fall in the chasm, go mad, get dead. Like I haven't been told that a bazillion times. Right, Master. You hear, Butch? Calm down and haul jets out of here. What the? Who? Space me.
This is what comes of letting them name the experiments. Well, I didn't give you a pet name. Creature, you will hear me. My will is your will. Obey. Shay, what happened?
I'm not sure, Master. I saw a vision. Felt a summoning in the Force.
A Jedi cannot ignore such a summons. Follow it. Take Butch. Go where you must.
Thank you, Master.
And may the Force be with you.
Shikakwa, the 7th planet from the Sun in the Tython system, the nexus between the outer and inner settled worlds. It is a frontier world ruled by feudal gangsters from clan strongholds such as Rio Fortress. Halt! State your business with Rio Fortress and its lord, Baron Volnos Rio.
So, it's Baron Volnos now. In the old days, he was just Ox Rio, heavyweight champion of Shikakwa. No worries. He's expecting his old friend, Jarrus Khan.
The Baron is expecting no one.
No one expects death. They die nonetheless. Like you.
You are my heir, Tasha. You cannot ignore your duty to your clan any longer. I allowed you to follow your mother. I allowed you to go off and play Jedi. But playtime is over. It is time you served your people.
I am a Twi'lek, and of Clan Rio, by birth, but the Jedi are my people.
Obligations to clan must be met. Do you think I wanted to be Baron of Clan Rio? I had to step up when both my father and older brother were killed in the Despot War. Just as you...
Father. Look out! Take cover, Father. I will deal with this.
I wasn't expecting a Jedi. Bad information.
I'll take that.
Oh, little Jedi fool. You should have kept Slug Thrower. You'll need all the weapons you can get against a Kalak assassin such as myself.
My weapon is the Force. I am never unarmed, nor unaware. What? There is another.
No, just me, little Jedi.
Jarrus Khan, old comrade. Shame. Should have spoken with me first. I would have doubled Baron Garto's price. But you always were a little stupid.
Killing him was unnecessary, Father. The assassin was no longer a threat.
My little Tasha, too long gone from Shikakwa. Mercy is a weakness here. I cannot be seen as weak. You see why I need you. Garto wants revenge on me, on our clan.
Revenge for what, Father?
For what Garto would have done to me first if he'd had the chance. A Jedi in the service of Clan Rio would give us great status among the clans. Make others like Garto think twice before attacking us. I gave you life, Tasha. Don't you love me?
I will never stop loving you, Father. But I am a Jedi, and you and the other barons of Shikakwa are crime lords. A Jedi cannot be involved with such things. You must see that.
Your mother has a powerful claim on you.
The Force has claim on me. It calls me now, and I must go. Goodbye, Father. May the Force be with you. The Silent Desert is one of the great mysteries of the planet Tython. Its sand has a natural property of nullifying all sound. Jedi seek the silence of the sands outside of Qigong Kesh in order to focus on the Force skills a Jedi must master. Qigong Kesh Temple is built within a natural rock cavern that is cut off from the effects of the sand. Where some come to push the boundaries of knowledge of the Force, the Jedi teach that there is a light within darkness, and darkness within light. A Jedi seeks to find the balance point between the two. Senos Wrath told me that no one has ever done this before. Senos can experiment with me anytime. I'd like to experiment on Senos. Hi, Sek. Keep watching, ladies. Keep focusing, Senos. Focus, like out in the desert. Do the impossible. What? Ah! Senos! Focus. Use pain. Regain focus. Senos, are you badly hurt? Can I kiss it better?
What is going on here? You three have lessons elsewhere that you neglect. Your burns are fortunately minor, grandson. How do you feel?
It's nothing, grandfather. Did you see him?
See who? Never mind. The real question is, what did you think you were doing?
No one's ever made a ball of Force lightning. Just wanted to see if I could.
Senos, Force lightning calls on dark emotions only, nothing light. Why do you feel compelled to constantly test the boundaries of the balance? To satisfy your own pride?
You've always said that the way to wisdom is through experience.
One must learn from experiences. You act without ever considering the repercussions.
I want to follow in the footsteps of the great Jedi like you and grandfather. Forgive me, I must leave.
Where are you going now?
Going to get some wisdom, grandmother. May the Force be with me.
Don't smirk, Tov. It doesn't suit a master. You indulge Senos too much. Mark my words. He's going to wind up on Bogan like Dagon Locke.
Darkness. Hola, Shikakwa. Is that a new beast?
Yup, her name's Butch. Why are you here, Senos?
Had a vision of a man in a metal mask. I opened myself to the Force, and it led me here. You?
I saw the Shadow Man too.
Looks like we're not the only ones.
I'd know that speeder anywhere. It's the princess. Am I too late?
Seems to me you're right on time. I'm Senos Wrath, by the way. Did you see a vision as well, princess?
Princess? Oh, that's Shikakwa's little joke. I'm Tasha Rio, and yes, I saw something.
Shadowy man in a metal mask? We had the same—
Senos! Something's coming! A big something, and it's on fire! I think it's a ship. Not like anything I've seen before. And it's headed right toward us! Jump! I sense beings within it, in pain, dying, a battle.
And darkness.
Come on, we need to get down there, see if there's any survivors. I sense none. Shortly. I've tried calling the council, but the shockwave fried my comm. The council can wait. We've got to check for survivors.
Over there.
Escape pod.
Careful, it's blistering hot.
It's opening. There's someone. I sense darkness.
Intense darkness.
Anger.
Death.
Akarkesh, the Temple of Balance. I felt a multitude of beings crying out as they died, Master Kitu. One great voice in the Force. A voice so familiar, yet so alien as well.
As one, the Jedi felt their deaths, Ranger Fen. All who perished were Force sensitives, like the Jedi, and yet unlike us as well. More disturbing, the energy I sensed was unbalanced. There was only darkness, and then that too disappeared.
I felt it as well, as dark as Bogan. Sensors indicate that the ship crashed far from here within the rift, perhaps in the abyss of Ra itself.
We need to determine the origin of this craft and its intent. More importantly, we need to know if it was alone or part of a fleet.
Do you believe this to be a scout ship for an invasion?
I do not know.
Ranger Hawk Rio sensed no others, yet we must be certain. Meet him at the crash site. Science Master Quan Jiang will join you, he insisted. Do you sense any survivors, Master Kitu? A force storm gathers and clouds the senses. I felt nothing in the wreckage, but separate from it, a spark of darkness still lingers. Be cautious, Rory Fen. For 10 millennia we have been alone in the Tython system. You do not know what you might find, or how dangerous it might be.
Put down your weapon, stranger. We mean you no harm.
You meet me with blades drawn and expect me to believe you mean no harm. Liars. You are the enemy. I will fight and die as a warrior. You will not feast on my bones.
Force! Ugh. That's not possible. That was Maydog's steel.
Ah! I have no blade for you to sever. Surrender, or I will be forced to harm you. I say again, surrender!
Surrender is death. No surrender. Ever.
Tasha's alive. I can feel it.
Shame, and I was hoping to avenge her death. Focus, Seknos. The guy with the energy sword. Remember him? This isn't a sparring match.
Sweet mood, Shay. You've been hanging around Rancors too much.
Opponent, energy sword, trying to kill us. Focus, Seknos.
I am. Got something new I've been playing with. Something nasty. Stranger, you can't turn into mist this time.
You annoy me with children's games.
Enough!
Butch! Hang on, Butch. I've got you.
Shay! Opponent! Energy sword! Trying to kill us, remember?
I'm on it. Don't let him get away.
Ah! Shay, no! Who are you?
I am called Zesh, Force Hound of the Rakata. You are meat.
I am Senos Wrath of the Jedi, from a long line of great Jedi. If you want to die, you will. Yeah! Blast! How do you turn this thing back on?
You don't.
You give me my weapon, now. That would be a really stupid thing for me to do. Do I look that stupid? Hey, Shay, catch!
Got it.
Fools, you cannot activate the Force Saver. Give it back to me. Surrender and perhaps I let you live. How many opponents have you killed, Jedi Senos Wrath? I have lost track of my kills. Command your female to give me my weapon, or you will burn like the beast.
Command my female?
Stand away from him, scum, or I'll strike you down where you stand. Stand away! Stand away!
You are more powerful than I thought, but not powerful enough.
Nah! Yeah, we're that good. You're going down.
I have erred, misjudged your power. Against greater numbers I cannot prevail. My only choice is to survive.
Tasha! Ugh, heavy. Tasha, move now, please.
Moons, he's gone deeper into the abyss, and we have to go after him. It is best we wait for the Masters. They will have sensed the crash and know far better how to proceed. Don't you get it, Princess? The Force called us here for a reason. If he kills someone, it will be our fault. I think your mother coddled you in Kaleth too long. If you want to wait for the Masters, fine. But wait alone.
Imagine the respect on Master Kitu's face when I bring him in. Think we can get to him before Tython does? Place is dangerous enough if you know it. And Zesh doesn't.
Much as I like the thought of the Abyss taking out this creep for what he did to Butch, we need to know more about him and his ship. I agree, Shea Koda. We must go after him. A few hours later, 3 Jedi fighters rendezvous over the crashed Rakatan ship. Master Quan Jang, Ranger Fen, right on time. Drop in for a closer look. Copy that, your lead. I believe this is the same ship Fury Station detected. Master Kora, are you receiving visual?
Yes, Hawk. Your signal is strong here at Kaleth. Are you certain this is all the same ship?
Abyss creatures are getting bolder.
And ranging wider. Strange.
One vessel, yes. Rift predators have found the remains. Mostly charred, alien-looking skeletons. Any thoughts, Kora?
Kaleth, Temple of Knowledge. There's not much left to work with, but from size alone I can tell you it is not one of our sleeper ships. Too massive.
What of the crew, Kora?
Nothing. Both ship and crew are unlike anything ever seen before in the Tython system. Be wary, Hawk. Since that ship crashed, all of the temples have been reporting unusual weather. I know it may sound strange, but I believe Tython is reacting to the mass death of those Force sensitives. A huge force storm is developing.
Copy that. We're catching some dangerous air up here already. Master Kitu was right. No one could have survived this. Wait. Master Quan Jang, Ranger Fen, do you see that small vessel outside the main wreckage? An escape pod?
I see it.
Affirm. Hawk Rio out. We're going dirt side to investigate.
Fire over a wide area. Scatter those rift creatures back to their holes.
Interesting. The technology of this escape pod. Very unlike ours, but these symbols are in our own language. Arabesh. They say Predor Tolka. The prominence suggests someone of importance. Perhaps the ship's captain.
My niece, Tasha Rio. This wreck is her speeder.
These belong to Shikakwa and Senos Wrath. I know the sigils on the hilts. What would Shikakwa and Senos Wrath be doing here? And what could have done this to Master Maydog's Durasteel? More scavengers?
No, riding them out. Easy, nothing's gonna hurt you.
Well, maybe a wounded Rancor might.
Butch, we know each other. Pain, yes, I can take that away. See, better now. These blisters, an acid pool. I trust you didn't take Shay with you into it.
The escape pod is empty. A battle took place here. Our 3 young journeyers against whatever survived in that escape pod. But where are they now?
I am sensing something in the abyss. It flickers in and out of the Force. In attempt to hide, our 3 young Jedi.
I sense something else. Pain. Strong emotions. Dark emotions. It's gone now. Swallowed up by the storm.
Master Kora is right. The storm is growing. Flying the hunters over the abyss would be foolhardy. Even in clear weather, energy from the abyss can scramble a ship's systems.
Blast! One of them should have stayed here to let us know what we're dealing with. Tasha knows better. Perhaps the hunters are grounded, but Butch was born to the storm. She can fly it.
Butch?
Shaykoda named her. You two take Seknos's mount. It may scent its rider. I will follow shortly. Rancors have thick hides and her wounds are not severe. Perhaps I can spot them from above.
I give up. Storm's still jamming the comm. There's no chance of contacting anyone. I hate this place. My garments are ruined. I'm soaked, I'm filthy, and all the plants scratch. Look, my hands are bleeding. Suck it up, princess. I told you to keep to the rocks, but no. You had to walk over the nice soft sand. I told you it was muck sand.
Seen a lot of storms on Tython, but never one this massive.
Me neither, and it keeps getting worse. What's causing this? Who cares what's causing the stupid storm? But if you want to find the stranger, that's where he's gone. The Abyss of Ra. Great, just great. Had to be the Abyss. I went there with Master Quan Jang a month back to get some specimens, and I almost died.
Yeah, but almost died isn't dead. Tracking in the Abyss is always tough, but it's a challenge I was made for. I've got a nose like a tracker cat.
Yeah, and a face to go with it.
You like my face. Admit it.
Not as much as you like it. Maybe the princess likes it even better. Enough blather. Let's find this Zesh and be done with it. Blather? And you quit calling me princess. Whose bright idea was this anyway? Oh, right.
Their query stumbles through the unforgiving landscape, memories clouded. His mind is dazed, his wound burns. The land is strange and harsh, slicing at him as he stumbles on. Liquid that should cool burns like acid. The storm hammers at him. What happened? The ship exploded before crashing. He remembers that. But why did it explode? Perhaps sabotage. But by whom? The crash concussed him. His wound robs him of his strength. His confusion drains him. Darkness takes him. From the Dark Moon Bogan, Dagon Locke sees the Force storm gathering on Tython. He has witnessed many storms on the planet from his prison. This mass of clouds swirls with dark energies of hurricane force. It is unnatural. Power. Ivarkesh.
According to the records in Karlith, a storm with this much power has only been seen on Tython once before, 10,000 years ago, the day the Thoyor brought our forebears to Tython. The very force that guides us seems unbalanced. Every Jedi felt the deaths when the alien ship crashed. Keen, too, was a sense of overwhelming darkness. Do you believe, Master Kora, that the crash caused this storm?
Yes. Ah, Master Quan Jang has sent word.
The Force storm has made our comms useless, so I hope my little droid gets to you, Master Kitu. You were correct. Little is left of the alien craft. The dark side of the Force permeates the wreckage and refuses to dissipate. I believe it feeds the storm. This dark side energy focuses on one being, a lone survivor of the crash. Rangers Hawk Rio and Rory Finn have followed this being into the abyss of Ra. There are signs that journeyers Tasha Rio, Shay Koda, and Senos Wrath found the survivor first, as well as signs of a battle.
Tasha,
I believe that they have followed the stranger into the abyss.
Masters, gather all at the temples. We must meditate as one and attempt to dissipate the dark side energy and this storm. We must regain balance in the Force before Tython itself becomes our enemy. Deep in the abyss of Ra.
Good. We'll just stay here a bit until the lightning stops. Just until the lightning stops.
You feel it, Shay? The energy of Tython, like a living thing, dancing on my fingertips. It's like feeling alive for the first time.
Mother, father, Shay, child. Mother, father, you...
I'll kill you! Enough of this stupid rivalry between you two. Leave Tasha alone.
Ah! Let me go, you idiot! Not the princess! My parents! There!
You're insane!
No, they abandoned me!
They died gloriously in the Despot War, at the gates of Karlith by Hadia's hand. You're talking rot! They died as heroes. Their names will live forever in the tomes of knowledge. You should wish to die a death so glorious. I do.
Let me go and I'll grant your wish. Senos Wrath, Shekoda, I can't see you. All I see is darkness. All I feel is darkness. Swallowed, sinking into darkness. I am tied to Tython and Shikakwa, my mother and father. I can never satisfy both, never satisfy either. Bound to both by duty, torn by duty. Your people followed Hadia, brought death to feed her ambition. Yes, but they did not know her. I don't care. The witch killed my parents. Hadia killed my grandfather and his eldest son too, because they would not bend to her will. We all dwell in darkness. The storm, it takes us out of balance. The dark side energies will devour us. I won't let the darkness take us.
No, we won't. We are stronger than that. We are Jedi.
There is no ignorance. There is knowledge. There is no fear. There is power. I am the heart of the Force. I am the revealing fire of light.
I am the mystery of darkness in balance with chaos and harmony, immortal in the Force.
That's better, but if we were affected by the storm, what about the Shadow Warrior? What about Zesh? How do we find him now?
Simple. He'll be where everything is darkest.
Explosions rack the Rakatan vessel, Devourer. Mortally wounded, the Leviathan plunges toward fiery death on the world below.
Kill these slaves! Clear my path to the escape pods! And tell me, how did these miserable animals sabotage my ship? They did not play Dotarka, nor did an enemy vessel attack us. Who did this? Who slew my guards?
They die wondering who killed them. He knows. Memories of screams rip Zesh from unconsciousness. He has killed his Praetor, his master. He does not remember why. A dream ago, he was on the Devourer, his home. He is now deep in a nightmare, which threatens to devour him from the inside out. Zesh knows that it is the destiny of the strong to eat the weak. He will not be weak. He kills without remorse. The Force Hound staggers to his feet. Survival is the prime instinct of all species. On this hostile world, he knows he cannot afford to let down his guard. To survive, he must escape, not only from whatever creatures lie in wait on this world, but what lies within his own exhausted mind. This deep abyss is imbued with the energy of the dark side. Shadows manifest. Those who perished on the Devourer have come for him. From beyond death to take him down. The shadows follow. Aloft, Quan Jang can see into the heart of the dark storm.
This storm feels like the depths of the chasm itself. Hawk Rio was nearly lost there. Dagon Locke went mad. You were my most promising student, Dagon. I won't lose another as I lost you. I won't lose Shay Coda. I sense you, Shay, alive, shrouded in darkness, walking deeper into the rift, into the abyss of Ra. Be wary, child. I warned you about that place. Do you follow someone, or does the darkness lead you? I feel it too, a creeping madness, like lightning beneath the skin. Fly, beast, by my will fly. I will find Shay Coda.
Deeper in the rift. Anything? Nothing. This storm is messing with the sensor goggles, and it's getting worse. Hold fast. Easy, easy. Feels like the old days, back when we were journeyers, Rory. Except you held me tighter then. Stop it, Hawk. There are reasons why we cannot be together, and they haven't changed. We must concentrate on the Force, on the balance, and on finding our lost Jedi. Aye, if we can keep our senses in this place. Shadowed wraiths chased him deep into the rift. Zesh sees his pursuers clearly now. Not wraiths, but blood and bone beasts, powerful and ravenous. The scent of their bloodlust calms him. Blood and bone, he can fight. They seem to devour the lightning. Zesh senses the creature's heartbeat racing with his own. He smiles savagely. This is not his first arena. This is not his first fight to the death. The arena on Biss. A slave named Isk was his opponent this time. Isk was rumored to be one of Praetor Skalnos's best hounds. They fought for the pleasure of their Rakatan masters. Arena rules. Fight without mercy. Fight to survive. Fight to the death.
I bred Isk to battle since birth, Telkar. Are you certain you want the match to continue? You might lose your prized Force Hound, Zesh. Then he is not worth having, Praetor Skullnus. In fact, I am prepared to double our wager.
The arena on Biss, the arena in the Rift, no difference. The stakes then, the stakes now, no difference. Conquer or die. Use what is at hand. Strike without hesitation. Strike to kill. Your foe will do the same. Strike to live. Fight on. Fight on. Fight on. Fight on. Escape if you can. If destiny will allow it. If not, face the foe. Fight on. Until you can't.
Yeah, you slime-sodden pile of worm droppings. I threw that. Got a whole bunch more to toss at your ugly head. You wanna play? Ah! I said, you wanna play, Warm Breath? Tasha, Shay, move, now!
You were supposed to keep it distracted, Senos. Even together we can't hold it back. Wonderful. Had to be a Sarl.
Oh, what?
Riftworm. Didn't breathe force lightning the last time Master Quan Jang and me tried to catch one. Did almost kill us, though.
You and Master Quan Jang seem to do that a lot. How do you fight it?
You don't, mostly. You run. His enemies seek to shield him from the beast. The Forcehound knows there can be only one reason. They do not want to be robbed of their victory kill. He will not allow them that kill. Remember how we felt in the cave? What if the Force Storm drove the Sarl up from the abyss? What if the storm affects everything it touches on Tython? Nothing. No one will be safe.
We could make good use of that glow sword right about now, Shay.
You think? I've been trying, but it's not working. The Forcehound stops on the cliff above, savoring the red darkness of the Jedi sphere. Raw anger pushes his joy away. He cannot leave. Not yet. Come on, you cursed thing! Power on! I command you! Female, toss me the weapon. The Force Saber is no good to you. You cannot ignite it. No!
Toss it, Shay. Unless you're planning to club the Sarl with it, it's the best hope we got.
Blast! Here! It's all one world. It's all one fight. Arena rules always apply.
I yield to my enemy. I sought a good death. I beg your mercy. Slay me in battle. Please.
No.
Kill me! So, Praetor Skullnus, it seems Zesh is worth keeping after all. A true Forcehound, as devoid of mercy as any Rakatan. Prepare the loser.
Zesh! Zesh, what are you doing? Help us! One world, one fight. Arena rules always apply. The rift, the Force storm deepens and intensifies, booming along stone canyon walls, inimical to man and beast. Up, you beast! Up! Master! Quan Jang, do you live?
I do, but Butch's wings are shredded, and she is exhausted. I can ask no more of her. Live or die, she remains here.
Our beast is spent as well.
Then we must challenge the Abyss of Ra on foot. Our path lies ahead, in the teeth of the storm. As do our 3 journeyers and their quarry.
This isn't working.
Has the Sarl eaten us yet? Then keep throwing, and go for higher ground.
If you didn't make me give our only weapon back to that greasy pile of Rancor droppings who deserted us, I'd be carving Sarl steaks right now. He'd better hope I don't catch up to him. Hidden above, the Forcehound Zesh watches, unconcerned. All 3 cannot survive this. He wonders who will be the first sacrifice. Call the weakest warrior, of course. The Twi'lek girl they call Tasha. It's what he would do. She will serve as distraction. The other two will run, leaving her for the creature. An insignificant loss.
Back! Stand away from her! Ah!
This makes no sense. Perhaps the Sith male is no more than thick-headed brawn, easy prey, but Dathomiri are cunning. The red-haired female will see her opportunity and take it. It's what he would do. She will run. No! The Force Hound senses the female's fear, her blood up, breath rasping in her lungs, Force senses on edge, suspended on that thin wire between death and life. Intoxicating. The Force Hound is confused. The female's fear is suddenly gone. She is not running. She will die protecting the fallen ones, the weak ones. Never in all his journeys, in all his battles has he seen this, felt this.
Death and blood!
They act together, no words passing, as one in the Force.
Kora, above! We are rescued! Master Quan Jang, the storm's vortex forms above us.
It focuses on the warrior with the blade of light. Quell him while I focus on the storm.
Snouter belly.
Snout. Shay, get behind my blade!
Quan Jang studies the fury of the Force storm howling above him. He briefly wonders if the message he sent to Akar Kesh reached its destination. Alone against the storm's wrath, he meditates, delving deep into the force by which a Jedi is bound to all living things, dark and light. The force by which all Jedi are bound together.
Shay, no! Get clear! Hey, monster, come get me.
Beast!
Look me in the eye. See your death.
Ah! Energy spiraling up from the snarl. Yes, into the storm. Named Zesh. He's the lone survivor from the crashed ship. He's also the nexus of the storm. If we can take him down, we may be able to calm it. Zesh, surrender and we will not harm you.
The Force Hound feels their power, honed in on him. These are not allies after all. They are the enemy. In the teeth of the raging storm, Master Quan Jang centers himself. He feels Tython out of balance, skewed to the dark side. The planet itself reacts, the seas churning, the land writhing, the winds tearing at the land. The Force is at war with the planet. Then, through the pitch-black darkness, he senses points of light. The other temple masters in meditation. His message was received. They are as one in a conference of power. The masters know all too well the cost of war. This war could cost them their home world. Within the storm, Quan Jang senses the darkness. He feels the anger and fear of the Force-sensitive sentients on the ship all dying at once. Coalesced energy becoming a dark and hungry beast. The storm feeds off Zesh, and he off it. A terrible synergy.
I will not surrender! Death to you all!
Can you see Zesh?
I sense him in the darkness, but there is no getting near him. The winds are too strong.
It's as if the storm senses Quan Jang and knows his intent. Like the Force Hound, it will not surrender. Quan Jang will not relent. One or the other, perhaps both, will end here, as the Force wills. He is ready, one with the other temple masters in meditation. Quan Jang knows peace and focus. He is the conduit of their will. When the balance is skewed, when the darkness overwhelms the light, there is nothing left but to banish the darkness, to allow the light back in.
Master Quan Jang, no! You!
My master may be dead because of you! You deserve death!
I expect it. I sought a good death in battle, but this is my fate. So be it. When your people eat my body, you should have the honor portion. My heart. You were very brave.
Stranger, that is not our way.
You are very odd beings. Have you come to claim my heart?
Oh, you are awake. All of these old scars. You have led a brutal life. More than the abyss did this to you, poor child. I will not harm you. You are in Mahalakesh, the Temple of Healing. My name is Kora, a healer.
What is a healer? Will you kill me now?
No, child.
Oh, 10 days later at Mahalakesh.
Glad to see you on your feet again, Senos. You know me, master. Not a riftworm born that can keep me down for long. Tasha! Shay, I hear you ignited the Force Hound's weapon. Hawk says no other Jedi has been able to accomplish this. How?
I don't know how I did it, master. I was angry, unbalanced. I thought Zesh had killed you.
You must keep your anger in check, Shay, or you will wind up on Bogan.
Yes, master. Mother, how is the stranger Zesh?
Masters Kora and Narrow say his body heals, Tasha, but he suffered a severe concussion, and his memory is clouded. He's refused all the healer's efforts to help him remember more, and they will not force him.
Perhaps I can help him.
Why would you think this Zesh would allow you to help him, Tasha?
I don't really understand it, but I share a bond with Zesh. Senos and Shay feel this empathetic bond as well, and a shared vision drew us all to the crash site.
Very well, daughter. If the masters agree, you may try.
Aren't you afraid to be in my cage with me?
Do you sense fear in me?
No.
You told Shikakwa that you were willing to let her eat your heart. Would you be willing to allow me into your mind instead?
Why ask permission? I am defeated, a prisoner, yours to do with as you will.
It is my will that you should not come to harm. Don't you want to remember who you are?
Yes, I want that.
Then open your mind to me. By the moons, I see a dark world with huge ships like the one that crashed here. All imbued with darkness, they have created armies, taken worlds, slaughtered and enslaved their inhabitants. A child with the same tattoo as you. You as a child. Zesh. Yes, I sense nothing in you. No empathy. No love. No compassion. No light. Only darkness. Only shadow. What did those monsters do to you?
I am as I was made, born to be a Force Hound, fated to serve my masters.
I'm not buying it. You feel nothing? Then why come back and save us from the Sarl?
What I felt, what I saw, is difficult for me to explain. I could not let your light be extinguished. I could not bear that. This stranger, this Force Hound, Zesh, is very much out of balance. His arrival brought that imbalance to our world. Before my journey here, I conferred with the other masters. We are in agreement as to what needs to be done. Nothing I have seen here changes that decision. Zesh must be sent to Bogan.
Master Kitu, no! Those who have been sent to Bogan, like Dagon Locke, chose the dark. What good will it do Zesh to meditate on Ashla when he doesn't know what the light is? Bogan is just another prison for him. Please, masters, the Force led us to Zesh as surely as the Thoyor called our ancestors to Tython. The will of the Force brought Zesh to us. Can't he be given the chance to walk the path of the Jedi? Your empathy and compassion do you credit, journeyers. But it is clear that Zesh is dangerous to Tython. Whatever his potential, he is unbalanced in the Force and can wield devastating dark power. He will be sent to Bogan. In time, he may discover the light side of the Force and learn balance. May the Force be with you, Zesh. May you find the balance. This is for your own good. My advice? Spend your time on Bogan meditating on the light side. That is the way to freedom. The Force you Jedi understand is different than the one I know. The path of the Shadow Warrior. That same shadowed path lies before me now. It leads to Bogan. Perhaps, in time, I will understand the Force as you do. I know I will not stay on Bogan forever. Finally, it has begun.